Hello, little friends. I'm going to be your St. Mark storyteller for today, and my name is Mrs. Whitmer, and we're going to have a story about a picnic. I hope you like picnics as much as I do, but this is a different kind of picnic because this is the story of Ava and the Skimpy Picnic. Do you know what Skimpy means? It means not very much. So let's find out what kind of a picnic that really was. One beautiful day, Ava the lamb invited Rufus the dog and Joe the goat to a picnic on the big rock. "Let's each bring something to share," said Ava. And here are her two friends, looking very excited. "I'll bring berries," said Ava. "I know where to find honey," said Rufus. "And I can get lots of water," said Joe. "We must have something to drink." So Ava walked to the berry patch, and she picked as many as she could to fill her basket. Rufus found a tree with a beehive. He lulled the bees to sleep with his horn. Then he pulled out 3 chunks of honeycomb. Joe carried 3 water jars to the stream. He bent down to fill the jars with cold, clear water. On her way to the picnic, Ava stopped to rest. She looked at the basket full of berries. There she is, sitting down looking at this nice full basket, and she's thinking, "These berries look delicious," she thought. "If I share this basket full, Joe will probably eat most of them, and then I won't have any left. Maybe I'll bring a few and keep the rest." And here she is imagining Joe gobbling them all up. Rufus, meanwhile, had to hide from the buzzing bees and thinks to himself, "Getting the honey was hard work, and Ava will probably want all the honeycombs for herself. She loves honey. Maybe I'll bring 1 piece and keep the others here instead." And he puts them back into the tree. Joe lifted the heavy jars and headed to the big rock. Here he is juggling them. "The water jars are so heavy," he thought. "Once we start the picnic, Rufus will probably drink them all. He is always so thirsty. Maybe I'll keep these 2 near this bush and just bring the smallest jar." The friends began walking more quickly to the big rock for their picnic. "I hope Rufus brings lots of honey," thought Ava. "Joe knows how much I like to drink water," thought Rufus. "Berries, my favorite," thought Joe. "I'll bet Ava picked bunches." Here they are imagining what a great picnic it's going to be. Let's see what happens. When they arrived at the big rock, everyone was hungry and thirsty. "Time for our picnic," said Ava. Ava spread the berries on the big rock. "Maybe they won't notice I've only brought 5 berries each," she thinks to herself. Rufus put the honeycomb on a smooth green leaf. "Maybe this leaf will make the honeycomb look bigger." Joe sloshed the water around the cool stone jar. "Maybe they'll think that this jar is full of water." But I don't think any of them were fooled, because look how disappointed they all look. The friends looked at the berries and the honey and the water. They looked around at one another. Each one knew the picnic wasn't really a picnic. There was barely enough for each of them. So that was a skimpy picnic. What happens next? "I was going to share," each friend said, "but then—" "I wanted more for myself," said Ava. "I thought you'd eat it all," said Rufus. "I didn't want to give you too much," Joe mumbled. They're all pretty embarrassed. Ava looked around. Rufus was staring at the ground. Joe was looking at the water jar. "I think we need a little help with sharing our food with one another," she said. And so they said this prayer. "Dear God, sometimes I want to keep everything to myself. Next time I have a chance, help me to share with my friends. Amen." And here they are, the three friends, saying that prayer together. Then, all at once, each of them knew exactly what to do. Here's Ava heading back to the berry patch. And there is Joe going off to the stream to pick up those 3 jars. And here goes Rufus back to the tree to collect his honeycombs. Ava, Rufus, and Joe each ran to get something to share. They then hurried back to the big rock. Here they are, with all of the goodies for a much nicer picnic. "I have a whole basket of berries," says Ava. "Here is the honeycomb for each of us," said Rufus. "And I brought more jars so we would not be thirsty." So that is an abundant picnic where there's lots of things for everybody. And here they all are smiling and eating. The friends all shared their food, and there was plenty to eat and drink. Now this was a great picnic. And so, sometimes you might not want to share with your friends either, but you give a lot of pleasure to them and to yourself when you see that everybody can have something and enough to play with or enough to eat.